It's easy when you're doing a PhD to listen to people telling you you've got transferable skills and to not believe them because you've got no evidence really other than anecdotal. But it is true. I was offered the opportunity to take an internship in science policy research, which was very different for me because I wasn't a science student, I was a humanities student, but I went for it anyway. So I worked in the Scottish Parliament doing environmental policy research. So I was researching things about land use, forestry, deer, and these were things I knew nothing about, but it ignited this interest in me in the environment, and it sort of showed me that I could use my skills in the real world. So once I got into my final year writing up, I looked around for environmental jobs and found the Forestry Commission was based in Bristol, and it just seemed perfect. So I went for a project officer role there, and that was 8 years ago, and I'm still having a great time. Other things that I got from the PhD were knowing when you've got an opportunity to grasp, but also recognising when your research has met a dead end. You can apply that to whatever job you take forward. If it's not in academia, you always need to be looking out for the opportunities and the dead ends and sort of steering your work in the right direction. Philosophy is a discipline that's all about rigour, objectivity, weighing up different sides of an argument. So that definitely leads to better decision making. And when you're a civil servant, good decision making is kind of the most important thing you can do. I could talk for ages about all of the transferable skills that I've got, and it's also really easy to pigeonhole yourself and think this is all I can do. I've spent 5 years researching this really niche thing. What else can I do? But there are so many other things, and that would be my one piece of advice to research students, is to not do that to yourself. Other people might pigeonhole you. Don't let them. If you do it yourself, you're kind of putting yourself on the back foot, and there's no need. The one thing that I took from my PhD above everything else was that I'm capable of sticking with something and really getting to the root of something, even when it's hard, even when it gets boring, even when it takes ages, and that doing that is super rewarding.